Hey guys, Tom here. Happy Friday, happy hour Friday, and Merry Christmas. We are days away from the big day, and I know you still got a couple happy hour lovers on your list, and I'm gonna help you out with that. Stick around. So it happens to all of us. There's somebody on our list that we've completely forgotten about, and we know we're gonna see them over the holidays. So what do you do, especially for the happy hour lover, to give them that last minute gift that they're gonna appreciate and show them you were thinking just about them? Well, I'm gonna show you a couple quick, homemade, flavored vodkas that you can make and then use in a specialty drink that please everybody on your list, and it's gonna be super simple, super easy. So let's dive right into it. And the first one I am gonna make for you is a cherry vodka. And all you need, I made cherry, you can make any kind you want. You need some vodka, you need the candies of your choice, you know, like a hard candy. I have some Jolly Ranchers here. And all I did was I got all the cherry Jolly Ranchers. I put them in a jar, filled it with vodka, let it sit until the candy's melted, and then I put it in a bottle. This is any kind of bottle that you can think of. This happens to be a recycled maple syrup bottle, but you can, you know, an old beer bottle, something at the craft store, the dollar store, and I made a little homemade label. And then the cool thing about this is I have a drink for it. And I printed off a little card, and you know, it's happy holidays, whatever. I put the Homecraft logo. You can put anything you want in there, happy hour. And then the recipe for the drink using this vodka. And I'm gonna show you that recipe as well. It's real simple, and you're gonna have a great homemade gift that you can give to anybody. So the drink I have with this, I'm calling it a candy apple fizz. And all you need is a glass, tall glass with ice. You get your homemade cherry vodka, and about, I'm gonna say about an ounce of that or so, you know, one part of that, a little more maybe. And then how about some apple schnapps? A little splash of that, maybe half ounce or an ounce. I'm not even gonna measure it. A little apple juice, apple cider. Just gonna give that a little mix in the glass. And then I'm gonna top it off with club soda, ginger ale, lemon lime soda, anything you have to put some fizz in it. Heck, you could even use hard apple cider, sparkling cider, all of them would be great. And that would even just bump up that apple flavor even more. A straw. I think for garnish, certainly an apple would be good, but how about some cherries? And I'll even put the juice in. And that is my first homemade Christmas gift for the happy hour lover, the candy apple fizz with homemade cherry vodka. So let's keep it going with kind of the same theme on the next one. And that is gonna be some candy cane vodka. And all I do for this, same deal, get a jar, glass, whatever. I break up a little bit of candy cane and put it in the jar, vodka, shake it up, let it dissolve, and you have some pink peppermint flavored vodka. Now, I will tell you, I didn't on the Jolly Rancher Cherry But on this one, afterwards, I actually ran it through a coffee filter just to get any little particulates out that might be in there. And I put, excuse me, I put this one right in a simple, clear beer bottle that I emptied the good way, and just put a reusable stopper on there. And for this one, the drink we're gonna make with this is called a peppermint avalanche. And that is just kind of gonna be a play on a mudslide. I am gonna use a couple ounces of my peppermint vodka. I open the bottle and it just, the mint just explodes out of there. And then how about an ounce or so of Irish cream. Some coffee liqueur, about an ounce. And just for good measure, not absolutely necessary, but I'm gonna do it, just a little splash of dairy. And then of course we gotta shake this with ice. You could blend this, you could shake it, you could pour it on the rocks. I happen to like it on a glass filled with some crushed ice or shaved ice. And of course, I'm gonna garnish it with a little candy cane. And there's our second drink using homemade gift vodka, the Peppermint Avalanche. So I have one more great homemade vodka for you, but I just want to tell you, to everybody that's been watching all year long, enjoying happy hour, helping me out, I've had a lot of fun all year with this, and I just want to wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I appreciate you being here each week. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. And if you're new, welcome and Happy Holidays to you as well. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. So this one I think is my favorite, and that is caramel vodka. And it's really as simple as you think. I just got, same procedure, a jug or jar, bottle, whatever, some of the square caramels right out of the bag. I chopped them up a little bit to get them in the jar. But if you don't have the caramels, it'll absolutely work. If you have some caramel sauce around the house, you can use that, and it's gonna give you the same results. Let it sit. The caramels do take a little bit longer to melt. So if you're heading out the door tonight or later on, whatever, for that party, this is probably not the one that you're gonna be able to make. But if you have a day or something, this is gonna give you a great caramel flavor. And the thing about this one is, if you have time, you can strain this through that coffee filter like I told you before, and you're gonna end up with a completely clear liquid. It's gonna be brown, but it's gonna be clear. It's not gonna be milky like this one. I don't mind this. I've done it both ways. Either way, it's gonna have great caramel flavor. And the drink I'm gonna give you with this one is called a Milky Way Martini. Yes, it's as great as you think it might be. So for this one, I am gonna put a couple ounces of my homemade caramel vodka and just add all the great flavors that you think would be in that great candy bar. How about some chocolate? A little bit of chocolate liqueur, an ounce of that. And then just to finish it off, kind of like that whipped nougat layer, some more Irish cream. And it kind of looks like Milky Way, doesn't it? Again, I have some ice. I'm gonna give this a good shake. If you wanted to put a little cream in there just to richen it up a little bit, you certainly could. I didn't on this one, and I'm gonna serve this. I have a frozen, a good and cold cocktail glass that I have drizzled with caramel syrup, chocolate syrup. I put it back in the freezer to harden up, and tell me that doesn't look fantastic, made with your homemade caramel vodka. The caramel vodka Milky Way martini. So that's it, my Christmas cocktails, homemade gifts for the happy hour lover, the cocktail lover. You can do them last minute. If you have a day, do them the day before, that morning, whatever. Recycle some old bottles, some old stoppers, and you're gonna have great presents that will make everybody happy. And you will be happy, you'll have a great holiday, and you'll be ready for that last minute gift wherever you're going. So I'm out of here. Please have a happy, Merry Christmas, a safe Christmas. I will see you again in the new year, but this year's not over yet. You might see me yet again. So until I see you next time, remember, take care of yourself and your home. Merry Christmas. Is my first homemade, son of a bitch.